Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Hump Day. What's up, Steven? How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. We are live again doing live readings. So if you'd like one, I think most of you in here know the score. You know how to do it, but you just follow my link tree or take it and put that link tree into your browser. All live readings are $10 minimum. You can leave more if you want to, but you don't have to. What else? Share it out. Tap that button, the likes. And welcome. We're supposed to get wind today, pretty high winds. So, yay. One of the things I do not like about being out here is the winds. Not much that I don't like. A lot more that I like. We had a freak windstorm yesterday, broke our umbrella, table umbrella. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy's. How are you doing this morning? Norma trying to duck through. Hello, Ishrar. Welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, you need to back up. You need to back up. Come on. Go. Go. She then looks at my finger like I'm still in the move. Go on. Week's going good so far. It's going to drop down to the low 80s next week. I'll be liking that. How's your week going so far? Ooh, 69 with a high of 79. We're going to be, I think, in the high 80s. Yesterday was 90. 90. Tomorrow's 88. It's going to slowly drop. Hey, it's going to drop to cool temperatures in Phoenix. It's only 98 degrees. That is cold there. Itch on my leg. Yeah, Phoenix is. Oh. I wouldn't homestead in Phoenix like I'm homesteading here. No freaking way. I couldn't handle that heat. I mean, 115, 120 sometimes. Eek. Hello, Firefly. Good to have you back. We're doing good. How are you? What were you saying? Already 82. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling hot. 82 I can handle though, like as a high. As I get older, the less I want to be in the heat. Yeah, you need green trees and definitely an air conditioner. Probably a pool. Good to hear, Firefly. Welcome back. Has been a minute since you've been in here, huh? I don't know how people do it. I mean, you definitely need air conditioning. Some people don't, though. Like, there's people that are homeless there that are living there. Looking forward to some rain. Yeah, me too. Not as much rain, just cooler temperatures. I mean, I think we'll get rain in the winter, but and snow. Usually get a couple snowfalls, little ones though, they're tiny. But they've had two bear sightings in Holbrook within a week, and they had the last time they had a bear sighting there was I don't know what I just came up randomly in my brain, but it's been 10 years since they've had a bear sighting, and now they had two in a week. One was up on a power pole, and the other one was under somebody's house. So they're like they're a black bear, but they're red. They're more red than black or black. But yeah, they're coming down into the city. That means there's bears here. Yikes! Need to get some bear spray. Good, getting better. Just got out of the hospital. Glad you're getting better and recuperating. Pygmy Bigfoot, numerous sightings. Love to see a Bigfoot. I believe. I think they're interdimensional beings. I think they can go in and out of our dimension. The craziest one I've heard was one that was like a voice. This guy recording in the woods, and these guys were like talking, like they were talking some weird, and then that started to become like English, and they were howling. It was pretty weird. I mean, again, you can't prove it completely that it wasn't just a man doing it, but yeah, lions. I mean, we even have jaguar in Arizona, down by the Mexican border. That would be crazy to see a jaguar or panther. Lovely hair flying in front of my eye, drive me crazy. Oh, is it getting cloudy again? Well, it's 10 o'clock and we haven't got the wind yet. Knock on wood. And these clouds just come out of nowhere. It's pretty crazy. Like it's clear and everything and nice, and all of a sudden, a bunch of clouds cover the sky. I think it's the last 2 months have been like that every day. Thank you, Tina. Are we going to do a general? Yeah, thank you for the $10. $10 PayPal. Yeah, let's switch it up. What cards are you using today? Excuse me. General. Okay. We're going to use these cards today for the general since I used the Oracle cards last time. It'd be cool if I could get like a camera that shows the cards and shows me. That way I could just do it right here on the table. Need one of those goosenecks, whatever they call them. Gooseneck tripod or stand. Okay, so first card's the Nine of Swords. Do you remember when we went over the Nine of Swords? This one is, yeah, it's more about like constricting. This is the past, so this is your recent like not feeling good. Let me hold it over here. Like when you weren't feeling good, this is kind of showing, kind of being down, not feeling up to doing anything. But then I see the Fool card, which is like the beginning of another initiation into a higher consciousness. We've also been talking about. You got the Fool, and the Fool card is just the beginning. Yes, it does warn against, not stepping over a cliff or falling off a cliff, not literally, but figuratively. And this has to do with your spirituality. And that's kind of funny because the floating realm that you were in, you got the hanged man. So this is more spirituality. This is like you're just coming out of something. That was kind of as I see it spiritually, it was more of a cleansing. You're feeling better now, back on track, back tuned in. Um, and also the hangman has a lot to do with, feeling kind of stuck spiritually. Like, but you're not stuck. It's just you're in a kind of a different realm. Sometimes spirit needs to kind of hold you back for a minute till you're ready to till you process what you've already experienced. And that's kind of where things are at here, what's coming up. And then you got the fern. The fern is a very strong plant that can grow. You probably see plenty of them where you're at. Can grow in the shade of trees. And that's just your resilience, like being able to kind of keep pushing on, keep pushing through, keep learning. And you're letting a lot of that fear of the ether or those other realms go. And as you do that, you grow even more in your spirituality and your psychic connection to things. And talk to trees, talk to your plants. Norma's using the earth magic today. Earthcraft, sorry. Craft, magic, same thing. Oh yeah, you do have one called Earth Magic. We haven't used these ones in a minute. Ooh, it's getting hot. Yikes. You know what? I'll take the heat over the wind. The wind's really pissing me off right now. Came home and I'm like, see, our table's completely over. And it wasn't even that windy yesterday. It was just, what, a freak gust? Yeah. Because if it's a little bit windy, I can leave it up. But to save and get us another one. Only $50. Need to catch up first, but they're only $50. We won't need it much in the winter. I mean, it's still good to have a little shade, but I'd like to go out and do some readings outside again, but you're very welcome, Tina. Me and Norma love talking to you guys. Always laughing and joking, talking about deep things, deep topics. I love it when people are willing to talk about those things. Because I'm all into it. I'm into the deep conversations. All right, where's everybody? We got 6 in here, but We are. Let's see. If we can get up to 15, we'll give away free reading. Oh, what did I just do? Totally screwed up. Don't do it to me. These little buttons are little, so I accidentally push things. Oh, I need some more. There it is. That would stay right there. So I want some air too. It's like blocking the air conditioner. Oh, that feels good. That's nice. But it got quiet. What's going on, everybody? Would you eat a pickle today? Mm-hmm. That's it? Mm-hmm. A work in progress, aren't we all? I don't think we ever stop. Steve's got a lot of groups going. How many groups was it you said you had? Your man or admin? I've got a big group, but it's hard to manage. It's hard to admin because you get a lot. Like you should just turn the approval thing off and just let them come in. But then you get weirdos, spammers. Get ready for the sprinkles. Gonna rain. All right, enjoy your rain, your showers. I don't think we're getting any today. I think it's gonna be cloudy for the next 3 days, but we're not. I don't think there's rain forecasted. But you never know. We're still kind of in monsoon season. Yeah, she has a pickle every morning. I buy a lot of pickles. Tina knows when she was here. She's like, "Is there anything you want at the store?" Pickles. Yeah, she's a pickleaholic. Only dill though. She doesn't like sweet pickles. I like sweet pickles, but I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten any sweet pickles since Norma. Since I met Norma, or we started living together. I'm a dill girl. She's a dill girl. Your son likes pickles too. Oh, I'll see. Like when I go to the smoke shop in Winslow, they have a huge jar of pickles. But I'm like, where am I going to put it? I don't have a fridge to put that in. I mean, it's huge. Those pickles are like, I don't know, that. They're about like that thick. I want to buy her one just for a gag, but she'll eat them. I like those big pickles at like the movie theater. A lot of people think I'm gross, but I like hard boiled eggs or pickled eggs, which are hard boiled. But all right, so I'm all signed up on Fiverr. I'm active. Let's see what happens. Bring in the abundance. We need to pay some bills off and start growing around here. Build that spiritual center. It's here. It's just not all the buildings yet, not all the infrastructure yet. But the spiritual land is already here. It was here before we got here. Probably billions and billions of years ago. It was, sacred. This whole area is pretty sacred. Like you just walk around and you find petrified wood and really pretty pieces. Find pottery, ancient pottery. I don't know. I think that kind of stuff's real. I dig that stuff. When Tina was out here, I was trying to take her to this one site where there's a bunch of petrified wood, but I think it got buried by the sand. So I took her out there, and then I don't know if they need to be refrigerated. They're outside, like they're on the floor when I go in there, so they're not in the fridge. But Norma has to have everything cold like that. Like her water has to be cold, like really cold. She's kind of picky about the temperature of things. I don't know, honey. Could you eat a pickle that's room temperature? She liked those pickles that were at the what's up that little mart by your house, Kathy? Place we used to go all the time. I don't much dig their sandwiches, but she loved their pickles, and they'd give you a bunch of them. I like the other place. I can't remember the names of them. The other place that's a ways away, not a ways away. It's probably a couple miles away. They had really good sandwiches. Kind of cool up there. They have like the store. They have these little marts, mini marts that are like gas stations or they're just kind of liquor stores, but they sell everything. Kind of a convenience store. But this one made really good hamburgers and really good sandwiches. I just can't remember the name of it. I think it was the same name as the feed store you guys go to. Good memories in California. Yeah, that you can chill them one at a time. That's a good idea. Yeah. Maybe I'll pick up a bit. I think they're like $10. Not that much for the jar, but it's huge. Like there's probably, I don't know, 10 pickles in it. And it's like, I'm trying to compare what size jar it is. I don't know, it's a pretty big jar. The corner liquor store. Yeah, it has a name, doesn't it? They have good pickles, and they always give you like a bunch of them if you order a sandwich. They were all right as far as their sandwiches go. I like the other place though. I used to go get gas at the other place and liquor and hamburgers. Of course, I miss In and Out. But he says their fries are dry, and I'm like, yeah, but they're real. Roundup. Yep, yep. We used to get from them like once a week back when I was making enough money to buy hamburgers. I just noticed the prices at the grocery store just went up again. Now they used to sell 2 pounds for like, I don't know, $15. Hamburgers $7, $8 a pound. No, $7. $7 a pound for 80/20. Or yeah. Yeah, like a gallon jar. Yep, exactly. Now I'm talking about food, getting hungry. Well, we got spaghetti we can reheat or fry up. That'll be good. Yeah, I was looking at the hamburger one. Wow, really? It just went up again. I think it was $5 a pound. It's still way up there, but now it's yeah, close to $7 a pound. It's just gonna keep going up. These guys on top keep printing money. That's what causes inflation. And sometimes it's caused purposefully to starve out the people. We'll just take the lower that it sucks that it is that way. That's a real thing. There's people that do not like poor people or people that don't make that much money. Let's get rid of them. That's just a conspiracy theory, though. It's not a real thing. I can see it now. All these big leaders talk about how big inflation is in other places. Like, no, we're suffering from it right now. Thank God gas is still somewhat cheap. Yeah, you spend $480 and you don't even have a full basket. Oh, I go in there. I go to Safeway and I just buy like I'll buy like one thing from the meat department, either hamburger or chicken or just for me and Norma, just like maybe 2 meals worth. And then I'll buy you know, noodles or whatever we need, canned goods. Cost me $60. Like what in the hell? And I have like 2 or 3 bags, little bags. I kind of miss the bags they charge you for because I mean they're only like what, like 10 cents or something. But you can reuse those bags. We're back to getting the really thin ones. We'll be hearing stories of elders eating animal food. Yeah. Yep. Well, we do have food outside. Just have to process it. So we're gonna have to do it like once a week or something. One chicken per week so we can fit it in our freezer. Hello, Sue Ann. Welcome. Been in here before, right? Welcome back. Oh, this beard is itching. Oh, it's not even that long yet. It's more of like a 11 o'clock shadow. It's past 9 o'clock. I'm doing well. How are you, Sue Ann? Come on, Fiber, bring in some more readings. It's getting scary the last couple of months. Is it saying draft? It shouldn't be. I'm active now. It's still saying draft? Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Got my dashboard. Not bad. That's a lot better than not good. Good to hear. Yes, I might even do an OnlyFans as a psychic. You can do that. I didn't know that until all of a sudden it popped in my head. I wonder if you can do OnlyFans as a psychic. I think you can. Some people like just show their feet. Weird. And make a lot of bank doing that. I'm not doing that. But you do psychic readings on there. I just had an idea. Create a psychic site called Only something like that. I don't know what. Kind of come up with a clever name. What's everybody doing today? All right, fly going. Get out of here. Yeah. A little bit of wind. Felt a little gust. They said 15 to 25 with 40-mile-an-hour gusts, which is that's scary. Chat is quiet. Tried those yet? Yeah. The shoes. It's getting hot. Yep, 82 degrees already. Thank God summer's ending. That was getting crazy. It was miserable. Yeah, it's working. It's active. Some of these people I see on there, like some of the other psychics, are getting like, oh, they've already done like 9,000 readings. Another one's like astronomical. I'm like, damn, you've done that many readings on here already? Comes a choo-choo train. Oops. I do have strange weather here. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, and it's like I said, the clouds. It's been cloudy every day. I mean, it'll be sunny and during the day and clear, and then all of a sudden there's clouds. Like every day, like clockwork. Echo, echo, echo. Tumbleweeds rolling. Yep, that's true, Steve. Yeah, I mean, you're kidding, but it's true. It's very, very quiet. Facebook would let me have more than 6 people on here. Oh yeah, it's good sound. I just don't know if like a lot of people look at those stuff in the groups. They used to. They look at, you know, I don't know. It's strange. Some days are slower than others. Oh, we just got a cloud covering up our sun. We're just kind of cooling us off for a minute. Hopefully the clouds are patchy today because I need my solar power to stay strong. Need all your seasons. Yeah, we basically have what, 2 seasons? I mean, we have seasons. They're just not like the 4 seasons like usual. Our seasons are like really hot in the summer, nice in the fall, windy and decent temperature in the spring. And then in the winter, half the winter is like really nice. Half the winter's cold. The thing I like is we don't get a lot of snow. That was the thing that kind of got me out of Utah. And Utah's really expensive now to live. We have 2 seasons, brown and gray, and foggy, right? You guys get a lot of fog. What is that? That's in the spring, right? You guys get a lot of fog. Brown and green. That's basically it. Oh, your springs though are really pretty. Or is it your? Yeah. When do the poppies come out? When do they bloom? We got to see the poppies. Those orange poppies are really pretty. Yeah, Southern California. Ooh, unless you're by the ocean, it gets hot. It's like here. Yeah, we have a brown and green season too. Yep. There's some flowers blooming right now. It's probably what me and Norma are yeah, sniffing for. I'm not sniffling today, but snow, what's that? Well, I mean, we barely get dustings of it. Flagstaff gets hit pretty hard though. And they get snow and they'll get like a a foot and everything shuts down. I know in like summer in Utah, you rarely get a snow day. It'll be foggy at any time. Yeah, because you're right by the ocean. You're not right by the ocean, but you're the ocean. That's where your weather comes from. March, April. Yeah. Yeah, it's really pretty in March and April. Where Kathy's at. Lake Elsinore. I miss the Mexican food. I haven't tried any, like, there's two other Mexican places. There's three Mexican places. One's like an Alberto's where you just drive up or you can go inside. That one I didn't like. And they're really expensive. And their food was garbage. But I haven't tried. There's another one. I can't remember the name of it. There's two taco places, Mexican restaurants. They're supposed to be pretty good. I know all the highway patrol and sheriffs eat at that one, but I don't like. What's that? Chinese foods. Chinese foods, yeah. Not very good. Wow, only once? Yeah, in Utah, like it'll snow feet and no schools are closed down. They may, sometimes there's a snow day if it snows that much until they get all the roads plowed. But they're used to snow. So when the snow hits, everything kind of goes as usual, other than idiots that think that there's no icy roads and drive this, over the speed limit or the speed limit and then can't, don't think about slowing down. There's always big wrecks every time, first of the snow season. Like you'd think you'd learn. I had a big Cadillac and I was driving to get the kids, I think, when they were little. And I had a big old 1970 Cadillac, big boat. And I was going up a hill into this there were condos. There was like a hill and it was icy. And I slid all the way back down. That was scary. Having no control, just, yeah. Taco trucks was setting up all over this town. That's how it was in Ogden, Utah. Like every day. And they had more than tacos. They had hot dogs. They had, that was it, pretty much it. Hot dogs and then tacos. But you could go to different taco stands. We found the best ones, I think. And then there was a taco or a restaurant right across the street. That was like a main street. I can't remember the name of that. Harrison Boulevard? No. No. Anyway, it was right by our house, and we'd walk across every Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? They had chicken tacos. All their tacos were like 50 cents. That was a while ago. So it's probably, last time it was like $1.75 for two. I'm sure it's went up since then. I love tacos. One of my favorites used to be pizza, but I'm not as much into pizza anymore. I think it's the red sauce that gives me heartburn. And Pizza Hut, like they just don't make it like they used to. They don't have a Domino's here. I'm not much of a fan of Domino's, but I like Pizza Hut, or used to. Their Pizza Hut here is not very good. It's just, yeah, the toppings are gone. Like you used to be able to get a bunch of toppings. Now you have to order double toppings just to get them the way you want. They used to be. Shrinkflation. Let's take off all the toppings and give you a few, and then it's like, God, I should have just ordered a cheese pizza. It's pretty close to just a cheese pizza. I used to love those. What are they called? The not pan pizza. They were like deep dish. That's not what they called them from Pizza Hut. I can't remember. They were good. You eat one and you're like full. They were like, yeah, like a pie. They didn't have that for too long. Pizza Hut used to make taco pizzas. Those were pretty good too. You got me talking about food. We're definitely going to need to eat. Good deal. Street tacos, $3. Yeah. Which they have to charge that. Get the white sauce. Ew. White sauce. Where? Oh, you mean on your pizza? I love pineapple and ham. Norma's not a big fan of it, but I love pineapples on my pizza. You know who's actually gotten a little better? Not much, but a little better is Little Caesars. There was a time when every time I ate it, it made me sick. Just a really cheap sauce. Yeah, this is the food channel. This is the food. It's the food stream. Taco burger. Me too. I like taco burgers. Personal pan pizzas. I used to go work at and I didn't work there, but me and my buddy would go in there and say, hey, if we do your like landscaping and mow your grass and um, weed for you, can we get a personal pan pizza? And they do it every time. Oh, and it was right next to this place called, was it Hogan's Heroes? Hoagie's Heroes. Oh my God, those hoagie sandwiches were some of the best. Way better than Subway. They don't have a Subway around here either. They have a Carl's Jr. They have Burger King. They have a Subway in Snowflake. Oh, garlic type sauce. Yeah, I can handle. I like the Alfredo pizza sometimes, chicken Alfredo. But I'm more of like I like the red sauce. But some red sauce is just like well, even Pizza Hut's is not even good anymore. The best. What's the best place we've eaten around here? I think it's what you call it, the burger place, Dairy Queen. That's the best place we've eaten. And that steakhouse is open. Just went into town the other night, and it was the gyros from Colonel Mustard's. Yeah, Colonel Mustard's is good. A little spendy. Like I bought a regular size, like the ones at the fair where you get those big old corn dogs. I bought one of them and it cost me $5. I think her euro was like 10 or more. I think it came out to be like, I don't know, 16, like $20. But it was like a regular size. What else did I get? Yeah, it was 20 because I got something too. Euro? Did I get a euro? Yeah. I got a euro and a corn dog. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good. And that's a privately owned. Yeah, Subway's getting expensive. $13. Yeah. Remember the $5 foot long? That wasn't too long ago. I guess McDonald's they're gross too. McDonald's is coming back with their value meal. I don't know what their value meals are now, but they're promoting it. Like, and you eat, you spend that much money, like for this garbage. I mean, it's just a fast thing, but they're not even really. Their meat isn't even real. I mean, there's some meat in there, but they don't have a Chick-fil-A here. I miss Chick-fil-A. I think they have. You got to go to Winslow, but yeah, the Dunkin' Donuts is open, Tina, in Winslow, in Pilot. I think it's Pilot, the truck stop. They have a Dunkin' Donuts and they have an Arby's in there. Arby's. I like Arby's. I like Arby's. There's an Arby's in Snowflake and now in Winslow. God, it's just a whole food conversation. It's been slow today. Probably jump on this afternoon, either back on Facebook, YouTube, or I noticed when I did that last one I did in the afternoon, I got pretty good amount of views or viewers. I mean, it wasn't like 30 or 40, but I was like consistently. I think we got up to 15. We're about consistent with 5 this stream, 5 or 6. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, man, that I missed that Hoagie's Heroes. That was a good one. It was right next to the high school and the junior high, so high school. We'd go over there and get lunch from there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then there was another one called New England Subs. They closed down, but they used to have a golf go kart track right behind them. Our aunt used to take me and my brother there. They were really good too. Good bread. Arby's purchased Subway. I think I heard something about that. They were selling Arby's was selling burgers for a while. I'm like, that was your whole like thing is not selling hamburgers. I didn't ever try one, but I mean all that fast food's pretty much garbage. But I know Arby's at least uses real meat. My favorite's the regular roast beef with um, Arby or horsey sauce on it. Yeah, they have an A&W, but it's hard to. And last time I ate there, it was gross. Yeah. It's hard to. You can't. You drive to the window, nobody answers. Nobody comes to the window. Or the order thing when you. It's like a mixed gas station shop, like auto shop, A&W. They do have good root beer though. Can't screw that. Well, I guess you could screw it up. I went in there and it was kind of dirty and yeah. Well, I'm ready to eat some fried spaghetti. I miss some of the ma and pa places that used to be around. I mean, I'm not in Utah or Layton anymore, but those places were good, and they weren't expensive. I mean, they might have been a little bit more than the chains, but back in the day, you could get even back then it was like $5 for a Subway. I'd get like $3 for lunch, so I'd go buy. When I got $3, I'd have to go to a place called a grocery store called Tom Weinerger's, and I'd get like 3 bagels. So they were like 3 for $1. Chip bagels aren't that cheap anymore. That steakhouse I'd love to go to. That it's called Butterfield Steakhouse in town. Now I'm thinking about food, yes, and I'm definitely hungry. And we're getting clouds. We're getting sun intermittently. It's the big puffy clouds that come in. They weren't supposed to come in till 1. What happened? Hey, but you know what? It was supposed to be windy today, and it hasn't been yet. Just breezy. I'll take it. Yeah, you know what pisses you off? Like when you're on a road trip and you go to a fast food place and you're like on the go, you're ready to, get back on the freeway or highway way or whatever, and you don't check your food, and then you're like start to eat. You're like, this isn't my order. It's inconveniencing. Even if you just like even where Kathy lives, she has to drive quite a ways to get to the restaurants or the fast food places, and not a long, long ways, but long enough to where you get home and you find out your order's wrong. It's a total inconvenience. Mm-hmm. DoorDash out here, it cost what was it? What I was looking at it was like $40 just for delivery. Hello, Pam. How are you? We're doing good. Talking about food and getting hungry. How are you? What are we doing today? Capricorn. After Capricorn. Aquarius? No, wait.
Yes.
February. All right. Oh, no. Okay. January. Yep. We are doing Aquarius next. So that'll be today. We'll be putting out a short video for Aquarius. Message from Spirit. Check it out. Like it. Watch it all the way through. That's the whole thing. If you don't watch those little videos all the way through, you get scored on a lower level too. You have drop off because people just click past it. Anxiety's kicking in. Other than that, you're good. Well, you're still doing good. You're still healthy, right? Still staying free of all that stuff. Okay, need to go to the store. All right, enjoy your trip to the store. I like Stater Brothers. My favorite one was the one that's across the lake. We went to a couple other ones. Well, there's two across the lake. There's two of them. Huh? One's by the laundromat. Or what else is over there? Del Taco. All right, everybody. I think we're going to sign off for now. But if you want a reading, just go to. I can still give the $10 readings in private. I just send them to your phone. But yeah, if you want a reading, like a more extensive reading, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. You can schedule a private reading with me there. Normally just drop the link in the comments. If you want to sign up for my class, which is kind of a support group too. So, and we all cheer each other on in there. And it's a psychic development class, but there's a lot more that goes on there than that. You can go to my website, look for the Metaphysical Mystics page. It's a tab. So you can go to different pages on my website, look for the Metaphysical Mystics page, and you can sign up there. Once you sign up for the class, I'll be notified, or you'll let me know, and then I'll add you to our Metaphysical Mystics group, chat group. But anyway, thank you all for hanging around. Have a happy hump day, and we'll see you soon.